Your attorney.
So, this is a video of court appearance I made. And this judge, Mr. Lewis.
Your Honor, this is Amanda Keller. I'm present. I am on both dockets, so I apologize I missed the client's name.
Come forward, please, sir.
Okay, come forward. I like this guy, man. He
State your name and your date of birth.
runs a courtroom so well, man. He's got command of the court, gets it done.
That's correct, Your Honor.
But he could use a little bit of finesse
Your
and
defense is calling ready.
here we go.
What's that?
That I represent myself and will no longer use this attorney. I haven't had any contact with this attorney. They've done no preparation. I have myself written out public records request to get the records that will give us the evidence to defend this case. And
Indicating that you'd be ready to go if you were representing yourself?
no, there's the other thing I'm requesting is that we drop the no contact order to the court counsel should the request it, claiming that as a violent person I'm not, but I can't make any public records requests.
This is the readiness docket. I'm not here to hear either of the motions that you're
Don't,
talking
no,
about.
shut up. Shut up. No,
Ms. Keller, if you haven't
he
had your
took command of the
office in
courtroom.
contact
No,
with this
that's
defendant?
for the next visit or the one after that.
Your Honor, I believe that would be divulging confidential communications to the court.
Can't tell you if we talk to this guy because
Well, you're indicating that you're
Yeah.
calling ready, or that won't be divulging confidential indication to me if you tell me that you're ready to proceed. Are
yeah.
you ready?
We are ready to proceed, Your Honor.
Yeah, he
We were
takes
ready to
command of that
proceed
room.
several
He
months
takes
ago.
command of the room,
This
says,
case
"You know
was
what?
officially called
Don't
ready
tell me
for
stupid
trial.
shit like that."
Unfortunately, Ms. Townsend was stuck due to a weather issue and could not catch a flight back as all flights were canceled. So we are ready to proceed to trial on this matter.
How many
The
witnesses?
trail on this case. He asked how many witnesses.
I believe just our client, Your Honor.
Oh, I believe. Just our
And
client.
who's the deputy prosecuting attorney?
It's Mr.
Yes, I-
Tyler, Your Honor, and he is calling this case ready as well.
And how many witnesses did he? It was
Jesus,
Tyler,
look
you
at
said?
Amanda's face. Oh my God, I never realized
Mr.
it.
Tyler, Mark Tyler,
is
And how
he
many
has
terrified.
witnesses does he have?
Oh my God.
three witnesses, Your Honor. We
Oh
anticipate
my
this
God.
trial will take 1 day. We do
Oh,
need a
that poor girl.
3.5.
I feel for her. She's got good energy. It's just misplaced.
Department
Yeah,
6
fucking business
matter.
she's in. She's got some beauty in her soul. I saw it when I first saw her.
Andrea, can you contact Department 6 and find out if they have time for a 1 hour review and 3-5 hearing?
Okay,
on
now
the
here, this
local
is where
matter
it's like,
next week?
dude, really?
Do you want me to send an email?
Well, unless you want to get up and call them, which I don't think you do.
Now the funny thing is,
Step back, Mr. Roca, we'll take another
when I was there in the room and I heard him say that, that's one of the things I realized how I can feel people's emotions because it felt a lot more stingy and a lot more
For
bitter.
the record, Mr. Roca, come forward.
And I don't know, it was because he was biting or she felt stung, you know.
Keller,
But
are
I
you
could
still there?
feel one of their energies
I am, Your
was
Honor.
just like, God at her.
Okay, I confirmed with Judge Fitzfairgrave because this is a Department 6 case. This is
Went and
item
solved the
number
problem in the
7,
hallway. We got a date.
Ronald Roca matter. Just to recap so that people don't have to go look back through the record. State and Defense Counsel were calling ready. Mr. Roca was indicating that he didn't think he was ready and that he perhaps wanted to represent
I
himself.
love this guy. I
But
love
in
Judge
any
Bud.
event, we're going to leave the matter
And I
called
think I've met
ready in
him
Department 6
on
for
another
the
day.
17th.
In my life.
However, Judge
Pivotal.
Fairgrieve will do a 3-5 and a review of the case on Tuesday, October 11th at 9 o'clock in his courtroom, which is 1 floor down.
Let me confirm for that.
Your Honor, we are out of the state for a conference. Both Ms. Townsend and I leave on Saturday morning and don't get back until the evening of the 12th.
They spend a lot of time in Vegas.
Okay, well, I'm trying to accommodate everyone's schedule. I guess I can go back out and see if Judge Fairgrieve can hear you sometime today, but I'm reluctant to call a matter and wait until the 10th, the 17th to find out whether it really goes or not. So I need to have this heard. If Mr. Roca is not going to be able to have you represent him because he wants to represent himself, then we need to do colloquy before that occurs. So we'll take another recess and I'll see if we can get Judge Fairgrieve to assist in the matter.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Slam the headphones
My apologies,
down.
Ms. Boyd.
Amanda's like, oh my god, and she rubbed her, oh my god, poor Amanda. Oh, Amanda, I'm so sorry that you feel that pain. I didn't give
All
it
right,
to
I'm
you.
advised by Judge Fairgrieve that he has one additional time that he can hear this matter for
This is the
issues,
best.
and that's next Friday, October 14th. Are you back from your conference by then?
Your Honor, we can make 9 in the morning work if Judge Fairgrave has that availability.
He has 2 o'clock.
Oh god, she's hurting.
Unfortunately, Your Honor, we are going to be out of town again on 2 o'clock, at 2 o'clock.
Back to Vegas.
And we did have a sentencing at the same time. That's why Zoom.
We could
All
do
right,
it one on the
counsel, I'm
plane,
sorry
but
that
not
the two of
two.
you have it. That's the only time Judge Fairgrieve has to consider Mr. Roca's request. So the matter is being called ready for Monday, October 17th. Mr. Roca, if you want to represent yourself, then you need to appear here on the 14th.
I love this.
at
He
2
tells me
o'clock,
everything I need to do,
downstairs,
where it is,
go through a colloquy with Judge Fairgrieve and explain to him why you want to represent
and
yourself.
what needs to happen.
And why you've waited until this period of time.
That's
to bring
his
it
only
up.
bite on me is like,
And if
why'd you wait so
also want
long?
to request a continuance of the trial date so you can represent yourself, you'll need to file a motion and
Told me you
explain
need to
to
do
him on
this.
that day why it
And
is
then you do that.
you just waited until now.
So do that. If this is what you're gonna do, and I said, okay.
If he don't
I will
convince him
do
to
that.
let you continue the matter, then you do convince him to let you represent yourself, then you'll have to be ready to go on the 17th, because that's the day we're squared away. But you
We're
need to be
squared
here
away.
at 2 o'clock on the 14th.
We made deal.
And he can resolve that matter.
Square deal.
And not unnecessarily call in a jury on the 17th if for some reason you decide to continue the case. Apparently your counsel are unable to be there, so I would suggest that I can tell you in advance, he's gonna tell you it's a bad idea to represent yourself.
Yeah,
You should
idea.
work with your attorneys to deal with those things. You should try to talk to him apparently.
Don't become
this
watching
week,
how we're
because
making
it
our
sounds
sausage
like they're
here,
not gonna be
please.
around very much next week.
I've tried, they never respond.
Well, that may be the case, but in any event,
Your Honor, I'll just note for the record that we have responded to all of Mr. Roca's
no,
requests.
we
He
talk
just
to him
doesn't like the answers
all
that
the
we're giving.
time. He doesn't like us.
well, in any event. the
And I
case
don't
is
can't even
already
pronounce his
the
last name right.
17th of October.
But I talk to him all the time.
There's a special Senate hearing on
Thanks, Amanda.
the
Oh my
14th
god.
at 2 o'clock for the purpose of considering your motion, which you need to file and serve a copy on the state and on your attorneys to represent
I
yourself.
love Judge
to continue
Lewis.
the case.
He's gotta be
You
the
should
one.
come and be prepared to argue or talk about those things at 2 o'clock on the 14th.
It saves
If
me.
you don't file
William
and serve
saved
your
me.
motions by at least Wednesday of next week, then the judge will strike the date and assume that you're going to proceed with the attorney you have.
Thank you for all the time and effort. Thank you for all your time and effort, Your Honor.
All
I
right.
appreciate it.
Thanks,
Good luck
man.
to you.
Good luck to you.
Your Honor, if I could just clarify, can we do the 3-5 the morning of trial then, given that there
You're
won't
gonna
be
have to,
defense counsel?
because
Yeah,
Ms.
that's the only way to do it,
Townsend and
honey.
Townsend apparently
Yep,
are
yep.
both, someplace else almost all the rest of the time between
Yeah.
now and the 17th, so
Townsend.
that's the only date that the judge
That's what
had
we do.
available. and
That's
they're
the
not
box we
available.
gotta fit in. This is what we do
Thank
every
you, Your
year.
Honor.
That
Every
takes
day.
care of the road matter. You're free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Ms. Boyd.
So yeah, I'm going to see those people tomorrow. Well, not Amanda, she's gone. But I'm going to court tomorrow. See Mr. John P. Fairgrave. Talk about where we're going next. How we're going to run this trial. It's not going to be smooth as regular trials run, but all I need to know is what I have to do, that I need to do. And from what I understand so far, it's just you have to give the judge your jury's instructions. So you get to write the jury instructions, and you give them to the judge, and they approve them or not approve them and stuff. So basically, you get to say what the judge says to the jury, and they need you to write that out and tell them. So at first I was a little worried about it, but I just realized the way I will write those jury instructions like no one else has ever written them before, probably, and they're going to be poetic. Poetic jury instructions. That's where I'm going to win it. Bam. Wish me luck, guys.